Hi, I'm George.
And I'm Danny. Welcome to Ranking the Turtles.
Yes, this is the third level. We took ourselves a little break because we tried to play this third level here the last time and it took us like 45 minutes and we still didn't beat it. And so I kind of got really mad and I gave up. But we're going to try again because we need to beat this fucking game.
We do.
Or we can't play the good Ninja Turtles.
Very good ones.
Yeah. So there's only 6 levels in this game, so we're
halfway there. Halfway there.
Quite
halfway there.
Not half, but
halfway
we're getting
there.
close. Oh, that's weird. That didn't take any damage.
Did you glitch it out?
We lost Mikey, we lost Leo. We had to play to get back here, by the way. So this probably doesn't line up with what we had at the end of the last recording.
No.
But that didn't take too long. Because that water level's actually really easy.
Oh, it's super easy. I don't know why. Well, I don't know what everyone was talking about.
Yeah.
You know.
I'm still not taking any damage.
Hey, like, you know, it's just, I think the game's just giving you a break. You know, just saw like, man, 40 minutes in, oh, God.
Yeah.
Look at this, slow down.
It was one of those, do you want to change the difficulty things? So, alright, we might as well just admit what we did. Our dark deed is that we turned action replay on because, this game, we need to beat it because that's in the spirit of the Ranking Up series. We can't just, like, leave it unfinished. But the amount of time we spent on just this level last night and how frustrated I was getting with this game, I would rather just cheat and show the whole game and not have to worry about, like, more bullshit deaths.
Just to be clear, it's you. I'm kind of indifferent, but like if I was to do it...
Sure, but you know, there's going to be a certain point where you're like, dude, I don't want to sit here and watch you play this fucking game anymore.
Oh,
and there's going to be a point where people watching the video are going to be like, oh wow, this is episode 17 and they're still on Area 3.
I agree. You didn't jump.
Yeah, you know, there's no cheat to help me with those jumps, so unfortunately...
We still could be at 40
enough
minutes.
of this game is going to be frustrating that it's still authentic, okay? That's the important thing.
Very important. So, right now, we did Area 3. We're showing that one, right? Or
yes, we're on Area 3 right now.
Okay. Well, I mean, like, we're showing the previous attempt, or it's just gonna be like...
No. No, we're not even gonna upload any of the last...
The funny part is
it was way too frustrating.
The funny part was we were so close to the end.
Oh, I really hate that jump. Yes, we were right at the end, but like all of our turtles were in such bad shape. Like they had 1 pip of health.
Yeah.
It was like Raph and Donatello.
So fighting the boss would have been just
Raphael
suicide.
is
and we weren't gonna
rough.
go all the way back just to find like a slice of pizza just to like get them all back.
There was so I watched a playthrough so I could make sure I kind of had some idea what I was doing if we came back to this.
You stood on those.
There was a full pizza and a half slice of pizza at the end of that level, so we would have had it. But
stand on one of those. You can stand on those.
Oh, I need to actually be able to.
And then you can jump up.
No, I don't. I can't jump once I've actually hit it.
Oh.
I'm stuck in like this falling through animation.
Because I saw you standing on it for like a little
I know. I watched a speedrun last night, so I know all the hot strats. There's a way to just make that jump at the start there, and I'm not sure what magic that guy was doing to pull it off, but evidently I can't even make that jump right there, so I don't think.
Watch as we attempt this jump for 20 minutes.
Yeah. Watch as George enters debug mode, just flies across to the exit. Oh, that dude was just directly on top of me. That's awesome.
So, like, we've only done infinite health.
It's just infinite health, yeah. I still played the game to get back to this point when I probably could just skip levels.
Which, for some reason, the code didn't work.
I think you have to input it before it goes to, like, the attract mode thing, which is a very, very narrow space of time to do that.
Yeah.
So, okay.
So, just try it. Oh, beautiful.
Nice.
Pizzas don't even give any health.
Well, we could still.
No, look.
I know. We want Mikey.
Oh, there we go. The first slice, the slice of pizza you got last time didn't give him any health.
You know what they say? The first slice is free. And then you gotta start paying.
Oh god. What kind of toppings do you think a turtle's like on that pizza?
Oh, well, you saw that pizza time video. I like that, do you?
Yeah.
It's mostly semen.
You told me that like you tried to find it like because it used to be on YouTube, right?
Yeah, well, it's definitely not on YouTube
Oh,
anymore.
not anymore.
I had to go to motherfucking Live Leak to get the footage for her intro.
Oh god. You got any viruses on the way?
This was like 7:30 in the morning. I'm sitting here going like, son of a bitch, I'm on Live Leak searching for eye socket, trying to put together this abomination. Then I showed it to you, very rude to me. You're like, I'm never showing this to any of my friends or my family.
Well, yeah.
I'm like, Danny, I worked very hard on it.
Well, too bad, because fuck, it is disgusting. The shit we've like made on this channel is probably the worst.
I, again, would like to remind you, you're the one that consistently brings up people legitimately perving out over Samus. I mostly do the sex stuff as a joke, but you're in it. You're inundated with the perversion.
It's true, though.
I'm not saying it's not true. I'm just saying you're making a spectacle of it.
When was the last time I said that? Now you're just bringing
when
up
was the last time we did a ranking the Metroids? Because it was probably the last episode of that.
Yeah, long ago.
In a
You're just
ago.
trying to make yourself look like a good. You just wasted missiles.
I did. If I remember right, we don't actually need all 10 to.
We don't. Well, you had like a few left, but you have to really be careful. With your
Yeah,
missiles.
I'm trying to remember though.
Otherwise, we have to go back and get more. And like, fuck, you know, like I don't want to go through like slow ass. What are you doing? Just drive.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. Oh, yeah, squash all those dudes.
Squash all those
That's
putty
what I want.
lookalikes.
Yeah.
Don't they look like putties from far away?
Sorta.
You know?
I know we haven't brought this up in a while, but man, Ivan Ooze is one of the all-time greats. One of the all-time best villains.
Who? Oh, Ivan Ooze.
Ivan Ooze, yeah.
The way he smells teenagers.
Wait, what?
Yeah, in the beginning, he's like, just takes a big whiff and says teenagers, and then you think to yourself, hold on.
I won't show these videos to my relatives, George, because of your sick perversions. Now let me tell you about Ivan Ooze sniffing teenagers.
Well, like, think about it. Like, how does Ivan Ooze knows what the fuck a teenager is?
I have you on recording talking about Ivan Ooze smelling
how
teens.
the fuck does he know what a teenager is? Don't go up there. No. That's
Oh,
wrong.
right. We go down and then there's another set of double barricades. I'm glad somebody remembered the map. Thank you.
No problem. Because like, good lord, no, you don't even go.
Oh,
go
okay.
up.
Was it this?
Yeah, you just keep on going up.
Okay.
Yeah, you keep going up.
There's actually okay. Want to see something hot? Get rid of these. Just hit the select button.
Oh.
Gone. Yeah.
No.
Oh well.
And then the car just blows up.
Okay. That was a strategy that I had read on the internet, and it seemed like it worked for a little bit. And then it sort of just stopped.
And then it didn't.
Yeah.
Good job. So just,
I think that I wasn't supposed to go. I go this way?
Yeah, just try that. You do a little loop-de-loop, and then you make it to the...
Right, I only got 2 more of these, so I really hope.
No, like, that's it. You don't need to use anymore. I'll take it. I'll get one more. Yep, no, you're there. You're there. We did it! We almost beat the level.
Do I just pop the last one out in an active rebellion?
Sure.
Yeah, no, I'm not gonna risk it.
Yeah, now you just go.
So enemy spawns are actually based on
On what?
there's some sort of pattern. Like I think the speedrun I was watching said it had to do with how fast you were killing enemies. How many enemies you killed or something like that would change the spawns in the next room. But there's a bit later where we had to find the Technodrome, and the Technodrome's location is also based on stuff that we did. It will sort of determine where the spawn is.
Oh god.
Yeah.
That's horrible.
So there's a lot of, in the speed runs of this, they have to like kill certain enemies in order to get the right spawns, and it sounds like a nightmare.
That sounds very like a nightmare. Good thing we're playing this game.
Just like that.
We just spawned you.
Yeah.
It's fine.
So see, this is a totally different spawn than what I had the last time.
Yeah. Like it's... I don't know if that adds replayability or if that just adds...
Fuck no, it doesn't.
Like, or if it adds just some like difficulty, like the fire guys
What
are
you're
easier
talking
than...
what you're talking about though is like, oh, more enemies in this game that's not at all fun to play. Huh, replayability.
Hey, when you're a kid,
Like, I don't want to replay it.
when you're a kid, man, you just need that. You need a Turtles action. And this was it until the good beat 'em up.
So here's the funny part. We kept screwing up these tiny jumps.
Yeah.
Ah!
We kept
Well,
screwing these
I
tiny-
can walk over them now, I know that. But
Really?
Yeah. But that dude just had to spawn in, like, the worst possible time in the worst possible location, so fuck me.
You just gotta lure him out. You gotta lure him out. All you gotta do is lure him out. Or throw a shuriken.
Lure him out like Ivan Ooze lures out the teenagers. He pretends to be their parents, and then he says that he needs to meet them at the front.
No, because he pretends to be Merlin the Wizard, giving out ooze to the little kids. And he says, fuck your parents. Eat some of this ooze shit.
I miss the 90s where people would just hand ooze out on the streets.
Like, I remember more of that movie than I should.
Fuck! Did it again! You remember. Well, okay. So,
It was pretty
I was
recent.
about to give you a whole lot of credit that I don't think is necessarily earned, because on one episode of what was it? I think it was Ranking the Metroids. You said Family Guy got canceled, which you were wrong about. It did not get canceled. The season just ended as a season of a TV show would. Then, you told me Injustice 2 Ultimate Edition was not out yet, and I would have to pre-order it when it actually has been out, and I don't need to pre-order it.
Like,
Now you're telling me, like, Aizen Ooze was smelling all the teenage girls and handing ooze out on the street. And I'm going to watch it, and Aizen Ooze is just going to be a kindly old grandpa who never did anything wrong to anybody.
that'd be a weird twist in that one.
I'm starting to think all Metroid fans aren't perverts. I'm starting to think that they're never nudes who don't have sex.
How dare you?
Actually, look, okay.
The fan base.
If we can get real
is-
for a second, they probably don't have sex.
Look,
like,
the fan base
actually.
is strong with sexual thrills. Okay, like they have escapades all the time. We have a
I don't
group.
like how any of this sounds. No, I don't want to hear about your group.
We have a group. All right. We talk about how we've been doing.
Fuck, I didn't mess that up.
I know you're gonna
Fuck!
miss this one
Fuck!
though. And like we have like support groups on people who don't have the wonderful sexes, and so we help them out. We find
I don't like how any of this sounds that you're describing to me.
we find helpful partners, and we make relationships happen.
Uh,
We've made more marriages happen ever since Make America Great Again.
I understood none of your lunacy. I was too busy trying to not fall into the water for the billionth time.
Okay, good. Now you just go in
Nice.
that building and you did it. You won. Now you gotta kill a boss.
Yeah, no, there's still more level left. So one of the good bits here is in the Technodrome level, there's like these hedgehog enemies that do a crap ton of damage to you. Like they take out about a quarter of your life bar with each hit.
Good thing we're not gonna worry
So
about that.
I'm really. That was actually the point where I was watching like the playthrough where I was like, I think I'm just gonna put like a cheat in so I don't take damage because fuck this. Yeah, so you can't. You might be able to grab onto those if you jump onto the ladder, but because it's so finicky, I really do not know.
Or you just jump.
Yeah,
Or you just jump, you know.
yeah. I keep forgetting how good the jump is, except for when it's not.
There's no boss here. The boss is up there.
I know.
Oh no!
I love it when games just spawn an enemy like directly on top of you when you transition between the screens.
They're assholes.
The joke's on you, I don't take any damage. Ah!
But you certainly can take time climbing a damn ladder.
And time you'll never get back.
Yeah.
That's just gone forever. Okay. Oh god, this sends me all the way out of it? That sends me all the way back here?
Oh God!
What the
Wait.
fuck?
Wait a minute. You're a different turtle.
No, I'm Donatello still.
Oh wait, really?
Yeah. I did lose a pip of my health, though, by having that happen.
Wow. That
I
sucks.
like that it took very little health from me, but it sent me, like, way back.
was like, try again, asshole.
Yeah, so I think next time I get there, that's a save state, because I don't want to have to do all this again for just messing up a single jump.
God, no.
Oh, God, there's so many jumps that are just like, you have to bonk your head, and then
This is a
if
game
you just don't get it on like the right pixel, you fall down.
I feel like they had something to do that, and then I said, no, take it out. We just need to have it harder.
There were a lot of NES games that had jumps like that. That was just a thing I don't think a lot of developers concern themselves with. Like, I want to say those were in the Batman game, too.
Oh, that one was perfect. Didn't even bonk your head at all.
Yeah. And I liked that Batman game, so...
Which Batman game?
Just Batman. It's based on the... Based, in quotation marks, on the 89 movie.
Ah.
Joker's Revenge? I think there was one, and then Joker's Revenge was like a sequel. I don't exactly remember.
A sequel game? Oh, God.
There was a bunch of Batman games on the NES and SNES and Genesis. Some of them were good, some of them... Nope. Some of them were really bad.
Oh. But, like, the NES always has, like, a track record of having, like, hits and misses all the time. This one being a very big... Well... Would you say it's a big hit or a big miss?
Fuck.
I would say it's a big miss.
It's not a very good game.
I mean, like, we've died plenty of times.
I don't think that there's something inherently wrong about, like, the very fundamental aspects
What
of this
would
game's
you do?
design, but there is a lot wrong with some of the platforming and the way that...
What would you do to fix it? What would you do to fix this game, if you needed to?
More vertical space, so jumping isn't quite as much of an ordeal or a crapshoot. Because the guesswork on when to jump is getting really frustrating.
Yeah.
More invincibility frames when you get hit, because this game does that NES thing that I don't like, where enemies will kind of just live inside of your body for a while and continually make you take hits.
Oh, yeah. God, it's awful.
Yeah, it sucks. It probably explained in the manual, but understanding what makes the turtles diverse easier. You know, like, apparently Raphael does more damage if you have him at, like, half health.
Really?
Yeah. Which I did not know, because it's sort of hard to tell that. But, like I said, the manual probably explained, like, oh, this turtle does this and this and this and this.
Maybe. Or, like, it does it very vaguely. Or, like, under pressure, Raphael. Or, like, you know, whatever.
Under pressure.
That's a good song. Queen of David Bowie, man. Was it released at the same time as Turtles?
That Under Pressure came out?
Yeah.
Oh,
Wasn't it like the
Under Pressure
80s?
come?
Was it in the 80s? Maybe?
I don't know.
Yeah, well. Was this after the
I
movies or
listen
before the
exclusively to 1970s Japanese funk. What the fuck do you think I'm going to say to you?
movies? Well, was this released before the movie?
Ask me about Tomoko Aran or Junko Yagamino.
How is Junko?
How about
Yagamino?
Ryuichi Sakamoto? Let me tell you all about Merry Christmas, Mr. Lawrence. All right, it's got David Bowie in it, and Tom Conti and Beat Takeshi.
Beat Takeshi?
And everyone in that movie is gay as hell for David Bowie.
Oh.
That's only slightly true, actually. There's a little bit of truth to it. I've heard that. I've read that there are homoerotic themes in that movie, which sort of they actually say. Well, I just walked right into that time. They sort of say outright, like early on in it, like, does war make people queer? I think was the words that Beat Takeshi's character used, and they're like, no, but it strengthens the bond between men. And so it was sort of this, like, they can form almost romantic relationships with each other, but it's really more of like a deep, like very profound respect, and not necessarily like, you know,
Wow.
smooching.
That's really
And that sort of manifests between Sakamoto's character and David Bowie, I think.
I'm really crazy.
I kind of want to tease that guy out. Ah!
You should save state.
This game's scary. Okay, little hops. Take it slow. Oh, I pressed down too much on the button. You can do these, like, really short jumps, but they are...
I told you to save state. You didn't listen. Now I gotta do this all over again.
Yeah, alright, I'm save stating the next time, because that's beyond frustrating, man.
We're invincible, too. Not invincible at the time, let me tell you that.
It's just the jumping does not feel very good, and...
What game has, like, a very good jump in the NES?
Mario.
I was hoping you'd say something obscure.
It has, like, the best jumping.
It does. It really does. It's so precise. You're just like, how does he do it? Save state.
No, no! I flew too close to the sun.
You're just trying to...
I thought I had got the jumping down. There was this moment where I was just like, I understand now. I understand how the jumping works.
Like clarity.
Yep.
It's not real. Whenever you get that clarity, you know it's
none of this is real.
Just adrenaline going through you, and it's just not.
The twist at the end of the series is the VHS tape at the start of every episode. That's what was real. This is all fake. This is just a simulation.
Oh my god.
Okay, now I'm making a save state.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Because...
Just for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
It would have been funny if I actually just loaded, like I hit the load thing and just loaded up a really old save. Up. Okay.
There's like a, you can press a key to do that.
Oh yeah, I can.
I think it's 1.
Alright, I'll try that. Yeah. So I'm a little afraid to because I worried that actually would just save it. Okay, yeah, I just hit 1. Cool. Good to know.
Good to know.
I bought that Mega Man Legacy Collection today.
How is that?
I've not had a chance to play it yet.
Oh.
But it's, I mean, I've played the Mega Man games. They're pretty good. So but that has a save state feature in it, which seems very useful because there are some parts of that Mega Man game, Mega Man 1 especially, but in pretty much every Mega Man game where you're just like, man, I just want to save right before this thing because the checkpointing is not good. Like the Yellow Devil bit.
Mm-hmm.
Yellow Devil fucking sucks.
Oh, the twofer. My god.
Yeah, I got greedy.
Don't get too greedy. Too close to the sun.
I just need to wait for him to fall. There.
I wish I had a sound effect of him like psst, with the water cooling the fire.
Well, it's the NES. I don't think they're really that crazy. Oh, fuck off.
That's great. That's really great. Isn't that great?
No!
Super great.
It sucks. The whole thing sucks. I hate it.
You do it.
I don't think it's going to be any surprise at all where this game falls in the ranking. It's number 1.
Number 1.
Because we don't have anything to compare it against yet,
Great
so
time.
technically, based on our scale, it is already the best.
Is that
And the worst, because that's how it works. If there's only one, then it's the best and the worst.
Oh, look how much pizza you could have just, like,
Yeah, so that's what I was saying, is there was that half slice, and then there was the full thing of pizza. And since you can just kind of keep going back in there, we could have got all the turtles back up on our last save, but that was still 40 minutes of just pure misery.
Of pure, unadulterated misery.
Get on the ladder.
This time it's only 25 minutes of unadulterated misery.
I'm holding my controller up for you to see that I'm not doing anything other than hitting up.
You got a shitty controller then.
It's because of the way the D-pad works.
Why not just use an Xbox controller to do that?
Because I'm worried with the amount of blue screening that we have that it's something to do with X input drivers.
Well, then,
because it's always when I plug an Xbox controller in and then the computer dies.
Then why not just like uninstall the drivers, find the drivers on Microsoft?
Why don't I just uninstall you?
Oh.
Okay.
Well then.
I said that this is where I make a save state, right?
Yeah, please do.
Okay. All for that single jump that I made, no problem.
Yep.
I don't know why he fucked up the last time.
It's Splinter! It's
This boss would be a nightmare, though, if I...
it's the evil turtles.
Yeah.
The Mega Turtles.
It's a two-phase thing, so...
It's a robot. It's a robot. Just hit him.
I want to make it look. I want to make it look like I'm having an actual fight, even though I'm not, because I can't take any damage.
Hooray!
Fuck you, Ninja Turtles, and fuck you, Splinter.
He did it.
But especially fuck me.
Oh! Oh! Get the blimp to chase
Splinter's
the helicopter.
Splinter's senile, so it was just very fascinating.
You
by
can
the
do it.
helicopter. Alrighty, we'll be back next time.
Hooray! Bye bye.